Next is from Alex Figueroa, and the subject is Hit Row. Hello, team. My question is about Hit Row and how uninteresting they are as a team. The best thing that happened to them is Legato whooping so they can be relevant. Question: what do you guys think about Legato with Zelina, and what's your overall opinion on Hit Row? I mean, that girl B-Fab is a good one, that's all a stable has without Swerve Strickland. P.S. Konnan, were you involved in the Mexico invasion to WWCW? It was a great angle where Perot stood out. Who is Perot?
You mean Perro?
Perro? Yeah, he feels like Perott.
Well, there is a guy called Pierroth, but I don't know what WWCW is.
I think he means Puerto Rico, Konnan, yeah. WWC in Puerto Rico, I think.
Was there a Mexican invasion in Puerto Rico?
Yeah. Okay,
Mexican invasion in Puerto Rico. Right.
Okay. So basically what had happened is Carlos Colon had been calling me for a long time to go to Puerto Rico, and I couldn't go to Puerto Rico. So I sent Pierrot, this guy called Jerry Estrada, another guy called Villano, Tejano, and Pierrot got over like a superstar.
Maybe that's who he meant.
And then I went to Puerto Rico, and I got mega over too. So yeah, I was behind that. As far as Hit Row, this is my problem with them because, urban acts are my thing. I just feel they're trying too hard to be cool. Nobody really acts like that, and they don't come off as authentic, kind of like the Street Profits did at the beginning, and then the Street Profits kind of found their groove. Maybe they need to find their groove because if you look at the bloodline, everything they do, their dialogue seems authentic. They seem cool for real. And Hit Row seems very forced. They're trying too hard to be cool, And I think that's their problem. I think Zelina with them, I don't think they need Zelina because Phantasma speaks perfect English. Not perfect, but he speaks very good English. Mm-hmm. And they think Zelina, but she's a definite upgrade over the girl they had before, whoever that she was.
Well, a lot of these groups now have girls.
Yeah.
They're getting away from all the women have to be wrestlers.
Right.
And it's like, okay, we can have valets too. You know, so it's like there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's kind of a formula that
we've always said that,
right.
and we've always said that. Di,
it's like you've got
they can't wrestle. Use them as a valet.
Because here's the thing: it's like you put an attractive girl on television, and if she's not good at wrestling, she loses her sex appeal, which kind of makes you're not interested in watching her on TV. But if all she has is a sex appeal, and it's kind of like a compliment to the group. It's like, she's good to look at.
Right.
So it's like you don't change your right.
And Zelina's a good example because I was never high on her wrestling. She wasn't physical enough. She's very small, like bite-sized.
Right.
The little bite-sized baby roots they give you for Halloween. Right. It's like a little bite-sized thing. She's not believable. Right. But she's real good on the mic, and she's got a great look, and she ain't afraid to wear, really cool and look like a star.
Here's another thing, too. Is some of these girls... Like the girls that wrestle and are good at it and look good are obviously the ones that are probably making the most money, right? But if your wrestling's not that good, but you still look hot and you can make money, it's like, okay, maybe you don't make as much as you would if you wrestled, but we still have a spot for you in the car where you're getting paid pretty good money just to be a good valet. You may not work as much as you're not wrestling. So you're probably not making as much as the girls that wrestle, but it's not like you're
that wasn't a strong point. She was never going to be at the level of Charlotte or Bailey or Sasha, any of those girls anyway. So
right.
Yo, what up? This is Konnan, and I host Keeping It 100. My co-host Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!